Hi there, Faye Bryant here again with another daily devotional. Not from the comfy chair with a view, but from the front porch. Except this time I'm not sitting out in the sunshine and you get a view of my trees. Today I'm sitting in the covered section of the porch and you get to see the reflection of the front yard and the porch railing. But you get to hear the birds. And at times you're going to get to hear the wind chimes because there's just a little bit of breeze. Anyway, let's look and see what we can see from the Word of God today and see how we can apply it to our lives. Ready? Oh, let me get comfortable here. You too. Let's talk. Isaiah 26:3 says, "You will keep in perfect peace all who trust in you, all whose thoughts are fixed on you." Isaiah was saying those to the Lord. So let's think about perfect peace. But wait, what's that mean? It's no more wars, right? It's no more conflict. Everyone agrees on every subject. Yeah. I actually think that perfect peace supersedes all of those. We haven't seen the absence of wars, the end of conflict, and people most certainly don't agree on much of anything, much less everything. Yet God says He will keep us in perfect peace. Sounds like a present tense kind of thing, doesn't it? I think this God thing, this keeping us in perfect peace, is a peace that He provides in the midst of wars, conflicts, unrest, and arguments. It's the heart rest felt and understood in the midst of the worst storm of your life. I believe I have experienced that perfect peace. Not because I'm all that in a box of chocolates, just because I kept my eyes on the Lord, knowing that every answer, every solution I needed was from Him alone. See, my husband was lying in the trauma ICU and expected to die. He had had a subarachnoid hemorrhagic stroke, a brain aneurysm, something that 95% of the people who have it do not survive. I had heard the facts. I had walked with him through 2 emergency rooms. I had signed so many papers. Seen the family come in to say goodbyes or to pray over him. I had given updates to those waiting and praying in the lobbies. In the middle of all that chaos, I felt peace. I was concerned. My mind went over how to do this and how to handle that. I recalled the people I needed to contact, bills that needed to be paid, even how to handle getting the dog taken care of. Yet I felt a calm, a peace that is truly unexplainable outside of God's providence. All because I knew and repeated that I was trusting God for the outcome that He wanted. I wasn't ready to be a widow, but I was ready to accept that God knew what was best for my husband and me. This is how we are given that perfect peace. When we constantly, in all circumstances, at every turn, keep our eyes on God, trusting Him for the best for us. Something that's harder to do in the good times than the bad. But it's the constant focus in the good times that prepares us for the bad. Let's give it a try today. Got food in the fridge? Thank Him. Need food in the fridge? Ask Him. Happy as a lark? Share it with Him. Make Him your focus in all things and experience perfect peace. Coffee, Bible, journal. Now, if you're enjoying these daily devotions, 6 days a week, then I would ask you to drop a comment, hit the like button, and possibly even subscribe. Where's the button today? Subscribe here on the YouTube channel and you'll be able to get these every single day. You'll get a notice. I'd love to have you join me again as we look at the Word of God and how it applies to our lives. Till next time, I'm Faye Bryant. Bye now.